Hey, you're finally awake.
What happened?
You were wandering through the Wikidot wastelands. We haven't had visitors in these parts for many a year. Not since the Great Fall.
The Great Fall? What are you... Wait, are you Tanhoney?
No, my name is Yonfan. I'm simply a hermit in these parts.
Oh, do you know what happened to my co-host? I was supposed to record an episode with him, but all of a sudden there was a flash and then nothing.
An episode? An episode of what? A psychotic episode, perhaps? Hey.
No, we have a podcast called Discovering SCP where we go on the SCP Wiki and read articles.
Discovering.
But where are all the articles?
SCP, you say? There hasn't been an SCP article for over 100 years.
What? That can't be right. That doesn't make any sense. There's got to be something around here, right?
Only the deserts and this lockbox. Many a traveller has visited me, Yonfan, in search of its contents.
Well, can I take a look?
Yes. Behold, the final remnants of SCP.
I take the lockbox in my hands and I slowly open it, pouring through the papers inside.
Once there was a videograph called How to Write an SCP. These stray souls who commented, theirs is the only legacy of that accursed wiki left after the Great Fall.
This is all that's left?
As Alexandria fell, so did Wikidot. And as it burned, so did we dream.
Oh my god, Jonathan. Jonathan, I have some
My
bad
name's
news.
Yonfan. It's not Jonathan.
Sorry, Yonfan, I have some bad news.
Yes.
You see, in order to do this podcast, I need a co-host. And Tanhoney, in case something ever happened to me, gave me this Tanhoney worm to infect a new host should he ever need a body. And
That's a name
I'm
I've
sorry,
not heard
Yonfan!
in a long time. A very long time.
I insert the Tanhoney worm into Yonfan.
Unfortunately, I'm immune, but let me take this sip of water. Perhaps it will clear my throat. Much better. Well, shall we read the comments?
Sure thing, Yonfan. Alright, do you want to read these, or should we take turns? How do you want to do this?
Let's take turns. Let's just pop whenever we feel like it. So, no, I'm not going to dispense with the RP. We're going to keep going.
Yes. Alright, Yonfan, how about you take this first one? And we have to... So, this one, if you didn't get the gimmick, we are reading the SCPs people have written on our video. Oh, you're right, sorry. Yes, we're reading the last remnants of the SCP community, which happened to be found
tormented souls. You can still hear their voices on the winds in the Wikidot wasteland. Because the videograph is broken, aka because these are comments, we will not be able to put them in the description, but everyone will be credited by their YouTube name. Alright, Yonfan, let's begin. This soul was called Briar Elliott Dunham Murphy. They say, I have two ideas for two different SCPs. One SCP...
Wait, where's this one?
It's the first comment.
Oh, there it is.
One SCP that is basically a living wardrobe, with comfortable clothes that tighten and tighten until you suffocate. Another that is basically like Medusa, but instead makes your skin melt and connect over your mouth, making you unable to speak ever again.
Ah, yes, Mouthusa. What that Mouthusa do? Brilliant. Thank you, Bria Elliott Dunham Murphy. what that snussy do? Alright. So sorry to our viewers. It's been 100 years. I'm a little
There's no Wikidot. We have to make do.
Alright. I think the next one is cancel culture's one, right?
Well, I want to skip, 50.
Oh, wait, no. Alterix has one. Okay. Sorry. Alterix says, I have an SCP concept. I named it Ancestral. These are a race of godly beings capable of doing anything with a mere will. They also exist before time. Yeah, I was just about to say. That's what... Yonfin?
Sorry.
Maybe that worm did do something. Who knows? They also exist before time and are the reason why reality even is a thing. These ancestral came in different shapes, colors, sizes, and powers, but they have one same feature, which is a continuously spinning spiral in the chest that is a mini pocket with an infinite amount of space within. Using it to store objects that they like, they love to create new universes, and would often pull pranks on the creations inside that universe. But they specifically like tinkling with Earth.
Me too.
During the early stages of Earth's history, Greece mistook the ancestrals deities and worshipped them. It was if they're all powerful beings that created everything, aren't they? Yeah, like it's just a title. It was unintentional.
Sorry.
Yes, of course.
They were shapes.
It was Yes. It was unintentional, but I heard you. There's only one P I know. I'm sorry, Jan fan.
It's funny to keep doing it.
It was unintentional, but the ancestral just leave it be, and that's how Greek history was written.
All of it?
I love how it's not Greek mythology; it was Greek history.
we know Zeus' birthday.
Zeus really happened, guys. He was here. Is that Zeus? At the end of the Sonic credits. They also affected many countries and brought tremendous impacts to modern-day culture.
Bill Gates.
So yeah, the SCP Foundation knows about them through an ancient relic left behind by them, and traced it with multiple myths. Classification, safe. Wait, so you can put these all-powerful gods in a room and
it's the relic.
Going to break out?
The ancient relic.
My
Pay
bad.
attention. Or the ancestrals will get you. There's more.
They did found a shining ball thought to be ancestral origin, classified as XXX. Still haven't thought about the number -1. Honestly, I think if you wanted to do a ball of like origin, you should have made it 5/5.
Make the relic the ball.
In my opinion. Yeah.
Why do they be separate things? Have a cool shiny ball.
So you said we should skip the cancel culture one. How about do you want to do arcs? Oh, so do you want to read that one then?
Are you sure? Already. This is from cancel culture again. Suck my beep. This one is let's see, SCP-10987, the redactor. Object class, useless.
And for reference, it's spelled read like you read a book and then actor.
It says worshites.
Nice.
Special containment procedures. There is no Pacific containment. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, this is all we have left, Jan fan.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
I'm sorry. I've read these so many times.
Bring back old memories.
There is no Pacific containment procedures for this SCP because it does not have a physical body or a spiritual one.
Wow, so this is already kind of like your 001 but better. What was it called?
Up.
The one.
What do you mean my 001? I've never even held an SCP in my hands.
Oh, sorry, Jan fan. I just thought you were Tanhoney for a moment. You sound just like...
Why would you think that?
I'm sorry. It was a mistake.
I'm simply a humble hermit here in the ruins of SCP. Description. Like I said, it has no known body, so me and my team can't give an accurate description. Fired.
What is the point of this article, then?
SCP-10987, it is known to always be in every single SCP Foundation since the first ever facility made, no matter what. Slam my hands down this desk I retrieved from the wastelands.
Was this written by the redactor? It's like, you can't catch me, you can't know me, but I'm here forever, always.
There is not much known about this SCP, but the main thing about it is when a scientist is writing an important document based off another SCP, such as 069. Is that important? I think you probably meant 096, but I get you in. It will do this thing where important sensitive texts will be replaced by the words redacted. Of course, this is not saying it is 100% responsible for the redacted text, coward.
Infract.
I'm sorry.
This is my favorite episode.
We don't mean to be mean.
We're not mean. We're just having a goof.
In fact, it only 67% responsible for all redacted text involving the SCP Foundation. But any day.
What? So this implies that 67% of all the things that are redacted, the Foundation doesn't know either. Like, no one knows. Because they're not the ones who redacted it. So, like, even the 05 wouldn't know, right?
I guess not.
This brings a whole new level to SCP, because now it's like, how much is hidden from the Foundation?
This is a game changer.
Yeah.
involving the SCP Foundation. But anyway, redacted. Come on, don't tell me it's redacted. Stop redacting my text. Redacted. Yeah. This thing likes to bother me the most out of everyone else. But anyway, Dr. James Gomez signing out. It's absolutely...
This is the best article I've ever written.
Shit, middle, or good. This should be the new rating system. Shit, middle, or good.
Oh, good.
Middle.
This will actually be our new rating system. I'm no longer doing numbers. Sorry to all the nerds who made that really cool Excel sheet. I'm only doing shit, middle, or good. This one was good.
Also, I thought about this on the spot, LOL, and then a weirdly long space. No, I'm kept reading the article, but fuck, man, I can't write in proper professional grammar for shit.
Dude, this guy's awesome. I'm liking this comment. Oh wait, I'm still on your YouTube. Is that okay?
Yeah, he's hacked. You mean Tanhoney's YouTube?
Tanhoney's YouTube. Yeah. So you shouldn't care, Jan Fan. Jan Fan, I've gotten a string tied around my thumb that I can't get off my thumb, and it hurts really badly. Never mind, I got it off.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
That was one of the ancient SCPs, the thumb string.
Of course.
It's made from ham.
So the next one is from Axortistic Rhea, right?
Yes, with stars flanking the name.
Hell yes. Okay. SCP-255. I think that number's already taken, buddy. Also known as the Missing Girl.
Well, maybe we can replace it. Maybe this one's better.
Yeah, we'll rate this one shit, middle, or good, and if it's good enough, we'll replace the old 255. Object class, Keter. The Missing Girl, or SCP-255, is a little girl that looks harmless, but she definitely isn't.
Holy shit.
255 is a 4 foot 6 centimeter young girl. Why? Hold on. Hold on.
Wait.
Why feet and then centimeters? What's going on here?
This is true multiculturalism. We just mix all the measurements together.
Fuck yes. 4 foot 6, so I guess 4 foot 2 inch young girl that possesses abnormal abilities.
No, that's not what it says. 4 foot 6 centimeters.
That possess abnormal abilities, but is not completely safe. 255 has a circle in the middle of her. Yeah. 255 has a circle in the middle of her forehead resembling a third eye. The circle pattern is pasted on 255's shirt 5 times.
So
255 also... Nice.
So it's the 85. There's 5 more of them.
Damn. 255 also has flowy brown hair that floats around, but it doesn't do any harm. Oh, thank goodness.
Does it float around, like, if we cut it off, does it still float, or...?
That's an
Why don't we shave her head?
Yeah. We'll make her just like that girl from Stranger
Things. We're cold, not cruel. Now get the barber in.
Oh my god. 255 is kept in a special chamber where snacks and drinks are regularly changed. And these snacks are... This is way better than like any nutrition chart ever. Just have snacks on rotation. And these snacks are placed on an automatic opening tray, much like a plain food tray. 255 must be full at all times or else she will resort to violence and cannibalism. Who's she going to eat? She's in a chamber and will try to break out of her chamber. Guards and workers are to wear a heavily protective suit in order to not be affected by the powers of 255. Abilities / powers.
I like this new section to the article.
This is a better format for SCP. Fuck addendums. Fuck description. Give me abilities / powers.
This is like one of like the non-canonical like books in the Bible. This is like another path it could have taken.
This is the based path of SCP. Okay, 255 can make anything and anyone disappear out of existence, and no one in the SCP Foundation knows where the victims go. This implies the way that's written is that people outside the SCP Foundation know.
Oh, I know.
Interesting. Yanfan, where are they?
We can save them. I can't possibly comment. I'm only a simple hermit.
Of course. 255 will only make you disappear if you have not fed her, or she doesn't have a liking towards you. 255 can also... So it sounds like she's the one containing them.
Yeah.
255 can also contain... Oh, there you go. Her victims in an unknown area temporarily. These kinds of victims are lucky and won't be lost forever.
Oh, thank goodness.
255 likes a few of the guards that temporarily watch and observe 255's activity. But 225... Oh, who's 225?
We're just getting someone else's take on the situation.
But 225 doesn't like the guards, which treat her like a monster and observe her activity for too long. Origins. 255 was found on the roof of a house. The owner of the house said that he had been haunted for the past few days by a little girl. No one knows why or where 255 originated. Victims. 255 has killed or injured 12 workers of the SCP Foundation. 6 of them were temporarily vanished. The rest were never to be seen. What's the number on the rest?
6 of them temporarily vanished, so I guess the other 6 were never to be seen again.
Oh, damn. Alright, well, that one was definitely good on our rating of shit middle good. Which is, you think I'm joking that this is actually...
I like as well the little exchange in the replies to it.
Wait, what happened in the replies? Human traffickers! Do you want to be human trafficker?
I don't want to be, but I guess I must be. Critique from inexperienced person. You could use her haunted past to link her to one of the Foundation groups of interest, or create your own. Also, I am incredibly sorry, but the whole removing people out of reality is kinsboring. It's bedtime where you am, so the only thing I can think of now is probably move them to a dream city, pocket dimensions, because she wants friends or some. But otherwise, just needs a little bit of adding the smart SCP words, and redact a few things, and it's okay, I think.
Don't give critique when you're high.
This is freaking scary. I don't remember ever commenting that.
What the fuck? When did he say he's high? Artistic
Oblivion NPC dialogue.
Alright, I think the next one's yours, right?
Which one's next?
Let me look for it. Please no. I can't. Oh, here it is. It's from Black the Commenter.
It's like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes, but he's a commenter instead of a hedgehog.
It's really helped me. So I have an SCP idea. Item number...
Oh, he actually did the formatting, kind of.
SCP XXXX. Object class Euclid. Special
here's how you know the people that watch the video. The ones earlier just gave a number, but this guy's following your advice. He's using XXXX.
This guy knows what he's doing. Special containment procedures. This man is contained in a 5 by 5 meter room. Walls need to be at least 10 centimeters thick. If it tries to get out, pour liquid nitrogen at the man.
That would be pretty effective.
Not the man. Please, not the man.
Wait, hold on. Is the man the man that everyone's talking about when they say like they're being kept down by the man? Is this him?
Description. SCP-XXXX is a shadow of a humanoid that is not affected by the force of gravity, so it floats into the air. It is sentient like 049, and it's probably friends with 049. It is allergic to liquid nitrogen.
They don't know.
Don't know?
Yeah, they seem to get along, but I don't know.
Sometimes he goes away for hours and he won't tell us where he went. Maybe they're hanging out.
Sometimes he leaves her on red.
And it's also allergic to liquid nitrogen.
Oh, that's not what it says. It says it is allergic with liquid nitrogen.
Sorry. SCP-XXXX was retrieved by the Foundation after discovering it at the Pacific Ocean.
Wait, is this what they meant by Pacific containment procedures?
Oh my god.
Hold up, is there a cinematic universe?
It was found because it was flying at approximately 309 kilometers an hour trying to catch fish. But we don't know why at that speed. A human being needs to be at least 1 meter away from the anomaly. If you get less than 1 meter, it will grow 8 tentacles around 6 meters in diameter and 1 meter long. It's not that bad.
Those are some thick tentacles.
Yeah, it was
thick,
it's not
stubby
that bad.
tentacles.
If I go away, he still can't reach me because I'm less than a meter.
No, I want you to imagine 6 meters wide but only 1 meter long. That is a thick fucking tentacle.
But it's why is that so bad? Because I'm more than a meter away.
Yeah, it didn't say he's gonna. It says he's not gonna attack you.
Yeah, it didn't say he's gonna do anything with them. It also speaks English, but in a 1500s person. Addendum.
Of course.
I don't know.
That one, I'm gonna have to give you middle, Black the Commenter. You followed Tan's advice, and I could see an attempt was made, but there just wasn't enough je ne sais quoi to it for me. So I'm gonna have to rate
this
that.
Next one is
what about you, Yon fan?
I held great wisdom that the ancients knew, but I think it is also middle, because the addendum I didn't know.
I think I'm so ready for the Nina Monique one.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Can I read it?
Damn it! All right, fine.
No, you can if you want. You can if you want.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. We'll do the log together though. Do you want to be Class
Absolutely.
D or the SCP?
I'll be Class D.
SCP-1964. Class object, elucid or Keter. Description. SCP-1964, or known as Paul, died was a replica of Paul...
No, you've read that wrong. Or known as Paul died.
Or known as Paul died, was a replica of Paul McCartney, a.k.a. Fall, who died from a car crash.
Who's Fall?
Paul's a...
Oh, right. Fake Paul is Fall. Okay, I see.
Paul's appearance was based on the Abbey Road album cover. He uses a guitar for killing people if you say no.
Or I can just beat you up with it.
But if you said yes, he will grab you in a dark place like a basement or something dark. Also, he was immortal, but there is no way to kill him.
Why is this past tense?
Begin log. Well, hello there.
Paul McCartney impression, please.
What does he sound? Can you give me a
I don't know what he fucking sounds like. Do what you think he sounds like.
Well, hello there.
It's not even fucking like him. Okay. Hi. Who are you?
Really? You know me. Well, want to go with me?
He gets right down to it, doesn't he? Yes! I mean, no!
Really? Thanks, I'll go with you.
Wait, it's an accident I said yes! You're not reading your Latin, he has to say.
Silence.
Say it in the voice, please.
Silence.
Wait, stop!
Grabs Class D!
No!
That one, I'm gonna have to give a very good.
Fucking hell! You can't even.
No, it's good.
We had a perfect rating system. You're introducing new fucking bullshit rankings.
You're right. No,
so that you can
very...
destroy it like you destroyed everything.
You're right. You know what? Fuck the berry. It's good. I rate it good. Damn.
We've had it for 20 minutes. You're introducing very good. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I was just trying to say it was very good, but I forgot good was the... It's good.
Okay. You almost broke my mind for good there.
He got so mad over shit middle good. Jesus Christ.
Well, so next guy has an SCP idea. Owen Smith. Let's see. What is it? Let's see what the idea is.
You got this.
I came up with an SCP idea that I'm thinking of writing about. Can anyone tell me if it already exists? The concept, I mean. It's a small black semi-transparent cube with swirling lights in the middle of it. Then whatever forces of any kind are enacted upon the cube will happen in the inverse way. I.e., if it's heated up, it's cooled down. If it's pushed in one direction, it exerts force in that same direction.
Wait, guys, who's going to tell him that that's just how the laws of physics work?
Oh. If gravity pulls it down, it goes up. Etc. etc. Is rather fragile and will break, if impacted to hard. However, whenever it breaks, the shards form unilateral triangles wherever it is when it breaks. The shards are unbreakable and extremely sharp. 3 hours breaking, the shards of will suddenly begin levitating. Approximately 30 seconds after they begin levitating, they shoot in a direct line towards the box's original location, where it was found. The shards are able to pierce anything they come into contact with on the journey. Essentially, they are an unstoppable force.
I'm giving this one a good...
Yeah, I would say it's a good. It's a good, but I would also say I don't think that exists. So, there you go. It's the original idea.
Yeah, you're good, man. Honestly, this is hella badass, which is why I gave it a good. Just really epic. I really love an SCP that absolutely just destroys everything. This is really good. Okay. Are you ready for this next one?
Absolutely.
This is from I Don't Post Videos Anymore.
Come on, you should.
Says SCP-OC blank. SCP 9999999999999. Name Richman. Object class Rich. Non-standard space-time.
That's me. I'm just kidding. I'm
gonna have to give this one a shit because it reminds me of Doctor Who too much. So that's a shit rating from me.
Excuse me.
You heard what, Jan fan? You know about Doctor Who 100 years in the future?
I've heard about it in the archives. Yes. So
the archives.
Yes.
Take me to these archives, perhaps.
I cannot. They're many leagues away.
Oh, I see. Why do you talk like Peter Baelish, Jan fan?
Nonsense, my friend. We should simply continue reading. I'm sure
Of course.
gentlemen such as us can find what we're looking for in these old pages.
Well, I actually love this next guy's name. It's kind of poetic for some reason.
124 shares, 11 years ago, 5 months ago.
It's kind of based.
SCP-2140, I'm pretty sure that's taken. Object class Keter. Name,
He didn't watch the video,
days
he
to
doesn't
survive. SCP-2140 is a Minecraft AI that tells you you have 100 days to live, no matter what computer. And
It's always true.
Holy shit! Did you wait? Did your voice? Wait, was that someone else who spoke? What the fuck?
That was me.
I think you were just in a weird place in your mic, but that sounded like an utterly different person. I was like, fuck.
I shapeshifted.
What? Oh my god, Gene Tyrant?
SCP-2140 was discovered in
1972.
Oh my god, you gotta. What the fuck is happening? Guys, Jan Fen's split personality. W.
The first person to use it was redacted. He used it in 1975. Minecraft AI in 1975. What the fuck do you mean?
I don't know.
What exactly makes it a Minecraft AI? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Is it like made of redstone?
They should have just said it. They should have just said it was a video game AI, and then they could say it's in Minecraft now.
As of 1989, there have been 3,929 tests, and as of 1992, there have been more than 4,000 tests. Test number 1, Free Class D. They all sat down on their chairs as the guards said so and played Minecraft. They have played Minecraft for 99 days. It's like one of those fucking videos like, I spent 100 days in Minecraft.
What the fuck?
It's nearly midnight. It's 11:46. 6 minutes later, they are still playing Minecraft as they have 8 minutes to live. 11:53. They are still playing, knowing their life would rather end sooner than later. Finally, the clock strikes 12 and they all died. Test. Success. What were we testing for?
I guess to make sure it worked. What the fuck?
Test.
These guys had a build of Minecraft in 1975. Could you imagine? So you remember Alpha, probably.
Imagine
what would it be
technology.
like 30 years earlier? Like fucking Dwarf Fortress Minecraft.
Test number 2. 5 Class D. All the 5 Class D sat on their chairs and played Minecraft. They have played Minecraft for 99 days, just like the other 3. It is now 11:43.
Do we have to keep reading this? Because I
They
read
are
ahead of it.
playing for their life as they have 17 minutes to live. 11:44. 16 minutes more like. Why is it like snarky? 12 minutes later, it is 11:56. They have 4 minutes to live. Wait, what? 11:57.
12 minutes after the 16-minute point.
Ah, okay. It's 11:57. 3 minutes. 11:58. 2 minutes. 11:59. 1 minute. And then finally, the clock strikes 12 and they are all dead. Test. Success. What are we testing for? There are a few cases where you don't die. This usually happens on April 1st or December 23rd. We test this every day of the fucking year?
Time out. The second sentence was, and it's always true.
Oh, it's not always true. Only a few people have experienced this. About 427 of them. It's not true quite a lot longer time.
This guy loves numbers.
So, we've tested 4,000 people and around 500 of them don't die. That's not a few, that's a significant, that's like an eighth of the testing.
Yeah, it's like a pretty large percentage of people.
As of 2005, there have been 4,500. Jesus, out of 2009, 4,798 tests. As of 2012, oh my god, it just keeps going.
Yeah, do you see what I mean? This guy loves numbers.
It reads like, I don't mean to be mean, but this last bit reads like it was written by AI Dungeon.
It does. Like when it spins out and keeps looping. I'm going to have to give this one a shit just because you contradicted yourself from the beginning to the end.
Exactly.
And for that, I cannot...
Let's be honest, though, you're not watching this.
Yeah. Regardless, thank you for your service. You are one of the last remnants of SCP civilization.
Yeah, thank you.
So, what's next? I'm scrolling down a bit. Here we go. Oh, wait, no, I think that's just a virus. No, it's just a link to the SCP sand. No, that's a...
But it's also a wiki doc, so we can't go on it.
Rip. Here we go. From You Shouldn't Come, spelled in lead speak. He says... Anomalous, clip that for the next time we have to do a clip show in episode 200. Alright, this is good. He already knows what's up. He says, do not steal, only credit. So credit to You Shouldn't Come.
That's what she said.
It just starts over. SCP-98374. Oh, well, he was safe with his numbers. Class Euclid Kata. Description.
What does that mean? What's Euclid Kata?
You don't get to judge him, Dark Keter.
What do you mean? Dark Keter is very clearly defined.
SCP-98374 is a stick figure that looks like a killer of 1987.
Is this 5 Nights at Freddy's?
Is this the Bite of 87? It's very
I didn't
tall
know
and
there was a
realistic.
killer of 87. I thought Freddy was the killer of 1987.
Hey. It's very tall and realistic. He didn't have a skin or any of anything that except it's a bottle of oil. Special containment. Use a bottle of oil to attract SCP-98374, and as soon as possible the creature is visible, shoot at it with a shotgun 3 times, or more, only until he is asleep of the projectiles.
So is he a bottle of oil? I don't understand.
So this was pretty good, but I'm going to have to give it a middle because you put your containment after your description, which is not the order that we told you to use in the video.
Yeah.
So
I'm starting to doubt that these people have watched the video.
Yeah, me neither. Alright, so the next one is yours.
And the next one is from Shamont Laws.
Yes.
We've all experienced this SCP. I don't even think it's contained. The SCP that tells you what to do through psychological messages, and when you point it out, it instantly becomes opposite, and when people look for it, they get the feeling and message to call you crazy, because it stopped existing where it was before. That is, until you call out again. If you attempt to make references of it, whatever reference you make will cause or make the SCP become opposite, making your reference on it false. It's like that voice in your head telling you that you suck, or that you're nice if you're currently opposite of it, / opposite gender, but it changes opposites as you call it out.
What? Okay, so if as soon as I say something, it does the opposite, right?
I guess it's.
It
is defined.
This
by
SCP is not. This SCP is not sucking my dick right now. It didn't work.
Wow.
It might have died in the 100 years since the Great Disaster. This is so sad. So Yan Fan. Oh my god! Wait, what the fuck? 124 chairs. Put another one, Yan Fan.
Oh. Let's take a look. There's a lot of running themes here with dates and numbers, I'm noticing.
Dude, this dude fucking loves numbers.
These chairs, you mean?
Well, think about it. His name is 124 Chairs and then 11 years ago. So, there's something going on.
That's true, actually. That's very true. SCP-7492. Object class safe. SCP-7492 is an skyscraper that has 142 floors, 71 normal floor, and 71 still in construction floors. SCP-7942 was made in 1969 and was in construction in 1970 and released in 1971 as a new movie.
Hey, they just released the new skyscraper.
new building just dropped. In 1979, the skyscraper was closed. But however,
only 8 years.
But however, in 1980 it opened again.
Oh, thank goodness.
In 1989, it celebrated its 20th anniversary and 21 more floors.
But it wasn't finished it wasn't released till 1971.
For the 20th anniversary, we'll add more floors. Like, what are we going to put on them? Who gives a shit?
Also, how is this anomalous in any way?
They can make 213 floors in total. Wait. But the extra 71 floors were only for the 20th anniversary? What do you mean?
How they demolished them.
What do you mean? In 2009, when the skyscraper reached its 40th anniversary, the employees added 142 more floors, having 284 floors in total. So they come into work, it's like, just throw some planks, like, more floors.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck is the point of this?
In 2019, for its 50th and final extra floor anniversary, it's like an event now. It added 213 more floors, making 355 floors in total. But the 213 extra floors were only for the 50th anniversary. Now it is 52, and no one has visited the skyscraper ever again. Was this written by AI Dungeon?
So here's my favorite interaction. So if you notice, this comment was edited. This SCP he posted, right?
Okay.
Cali Boy in the reply said, "The object is safe since it's just a skyscraper, LMAO." To which 124 says, "You're actually right, though." And then commented again, "The Euclid was just a joke." To which Cali Boy said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I doubt. I don't think it really has like the functions being written by like a computer.
Yeah, it feels like it. This was absolutely coded by someone in a lab. I'm going to have to give this one a middle for the building being in the middle of adding.
This one isn't as SCP. Cool Bro says, "Did you just say an before SCP? The letter S is not a vowel, so say a then an." Shut the fuck up, Cool Bro.
He's also actually wrong. That's not at all how that grammar works.
But Simbasa is completely right, so we must now begin the ritual of burning him at the stake.
It's based on like whether it's like
do you think I get you? I know what words do because I'm so good.
Yeah. This guy just tried to outword us, but really
Tammany's so good. I'm simply Yon fan. Humble hermit.
Wait a minute. So this isn't an SCP, but Aqua Jenkins actually posted a template for a stylized SCP article. So can I read this one? Well, this one is way more thorough than the standard noob SCP article. This is if you want to stylize your article and not add any stupid CSS.
Yeah.
Subject number.
Sorry, Cactus. This one's not going to quite work for you.
Oh my god. Danger level, and then he lists the levels. Yellow can be contained and not escape. Orange, containment sometimes will work, but other times won't. Red, subject is... So this is just say Euclid Keter. Okay. Theta, subject sighting reports, subject discovery, subject experiments, info, subject appearance. Wait, what's the difference between info and data?
It just is.
Subject abilities, containment, where subject is contained, how to contain it, what can't be done around it. And then writer name and writer age. Tanhoney 27, over a third of his life. Sign all your SCPs. That's pretty good. So thank you for that format, Awkward Jenkins. I think the next one is by Mr. Coffee, if you want to read that.
Mr. Coffee, oh yes. The Smiling Man, Germa. A 5'10" anomaly, oh never mind, not Germa, who wears a torn suit, appears to have suffered hair loss and wears a long smile.
Tanhoney?
If the subject looks and or attempts to look at the anomaly, then the Smiling Man will teleport 5 feet at most away from the subject. Huh? Then the subject will be greeted by TSM, TSM, the Smiling Man, of course, placing 2 of its long nails from each hand into their mouth, and will tear out a long ear-to-ear smile. Let's put a smile on that face. After this, the subject has no memory of what happened and who did it.
Wait, is that actually canon to the Joker, then? Because that would explain why his story's different every time, because he doesn't remember.
Yeah, because the Smiling Man got him.
Wait, this is actually... I'm giving this a good rating. Mr. Coffee, you go.
Oh, hey, this next one's fucking epic.
Oh, by Springtrap from FNAF?
Oh my god, it's him.
Alright. Here's the SCP I made. Entity name, SCP-XXX. Containment procedures. If SCP-XXX escapes, all guards, entry agents, MTF, and security guards will try to destroy or contain it.
How?
Object class, Euclid. Description. SCP-XXX is a mech that is so big it towers over cars and trucks. SCP-based. I already love this one. SCP-XXX is a mech-like robot that has a nearly unlimited amount of weapons ranging from mini-goons to snipers to rocket launchers. And it doesn't have a head. Instead, it has a big glowing light on its chest with its color deciding its attitude. Red is angry. Blue is sad. Well, this is interesting because that implies its emotion isn't... Yeah. Not that the color reflects it.
Yeah, I know.
Blue is sad. White is neutral. Green is disgusted. And yellow is excited. There's no happy.
How did they disgust it? Yeah, oh, that's sad. There's no happy.
It's not able to be happy. Backstory. SCP was first found in an abandoned military facility in 1953. Yeah. I didn't know how you could pronounce military like dairy different than military like normal. military facility in 1953. Noise was reported by people living nearby and people driving by after the complaints from the team. A team of MTF, Mobile Task Force, was sent to its location due to there being no sign of humans via night vision goggles. Oh, thank goodness. The team of MTF was sent into the abandoned military base. This is the recording from the leader's camera on his head. Alright, team! Our mission today is to go see what is going on in the abandoned military facility! Yelled the leader. What happened to, stealth?
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir! Oh, that's you, sorry. No, you're everyone.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to bring back the voice. Agent Michaels, whatever the fuck he was. Yes, sir! Responded everyone.
Skipping a few hours later, the team was in the facility, going through an old rusted hall that seemed to be endless. Once they reached a big opened door, they got in, and the leader yelled, "What is that?" The camera glanced over to SCP-XXX.
I don't know, boss, but it seems to be off.
Responded one of the MTF.
Well, whatever it is, I'm gonna drive it.
Said the new guy. Is this just Megas X
The new guy?
Rip the new guy? By the time the leader was about to tell him no, he already got into it after a few seconds of what heard to be buttons clicking. He screamed, "Ah!" Then it was silent. After a few seconds, XXX's engines, nuclear-powered engines, turned on with a green light. SCP-XXX raised his right hand up to his face
it's disgusting.
And said, "What the hell am I?" The leader responded, "Who are you and where is Bravo 837? The new guy, in parentheses. Why didn't you just call him Bravo 837?
The new guy.
SCP-XXX responded with, "I am Bravo 837.
Let's figure that out quick.
After those words, the room was silent for 10 seconds, until Tango 759 said, "Alright, boys, gun up!"
Like kids on the
trip. Gamers, gun up! Guns up! The entire team proceeded to raise their guns at him. That seems kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
SCP raised its hands and said, "Just take me in." Everyone glanced at each other, and the leader said, "Well, that was easy." A few hours later, they brought him in and... April space resolutions be like... is now... hold on. A few hours later, they brought him in, he was tested, and decided to be classified as safe, because apparently XXX killed Bravo 837 and took his soul, so now Bravo 837 is XXX. It is completely safe because Bravo 837 is actually grateful for the new body. His reasoning is because is badass. Oh my God, you're Bravo 837? Using it to terminate other SCPs. The first test was XXX versus 682, aka the Immortal Lizard. This is how it went down.
Can I be
XXX was sent... Yeah, what?
Can I be 682?
Yes. XXX was sent into 682's chamber. They proceeded to talk. 682 said,
"What are you? Another attempt to kill me."
SCP-XXX said, "Well, no, but, well, yes. I don't want to kill you, but I kind of have to, so I'm just going to do that." SCP-682 responded,
"You seem cocky. How are you sure you can beat me?"
SCP-XXX then said, "Fight me and find out." SCP-682 then lunged at him. Then SCP-XXX grabbed his throat mid-leap and slammed him on the ground, breaking the floor of metal chamber. Then turned his wasset in a fan-like manner, punching him with each rotation of his waist. 682 then bit his arm after... So I assume he did that thing where you put your arms out.
Sort of technique.
You put the arms out and then rotate the wrists so you're spinning like a Beyblade and whacking them with punches.
But his waist, though. He's rotating his waist, it says. Oh, yeah.
682... then bit his arm after a few seconds of punching. Then XXX launched a rocket into 682's head and blew him to bits! Oh, that's all it took was a rocket? You didn't even need the mech? Everybody, we solved it. Just put a rocket on his head, idiots. Oh wait, no, he lived. 682 was then ordered to leave the chamber and for SCP-682 to be cleaned up from the floor. 682 has feared XXX ever since.
I want to say, I'm starting to feel like this could be construed these readings as mean-spirited. They're absolutely not. I love these.
I am too. Because I see in this the same way when I was new to SCP 2 years ago is just because they're younger and they don't get the format yet doesn't mean that it's bad. They're having fun, they have these ideas and I'm happy for them and we're having fun reading them because they are also YouTube comments. But these are good. I'm rating this one good because it was able to defeat 682, so it's a force for good.
And there's a lot of detail that went into it.
Yeah. Not a lot of numbers, thank God. Maybe if you had talked about what happened on XXX's 10th anniversary, we could have invented a new rating.
How many wires does it have? This year, last year, and the year before.
The next one actually has 120 likes, so...
Well, that's not an SCP.
Yeah, it's a couple starter concepts, but do you want to read them?
I recommend to avoid.
Oh, no, that's not fun, then.
This is a good comment.
Okay.
We can't read this.
The next one's Mountain 2. You got him?
Absolutely. SCP-6969 has taken Class Keta. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-6969 has been contained in an SCP site in the French town of Nice and lives in Yo Mama, which is 7 meters tall and 9 meters wide. Description. SCP-6969 makes you say, nice. 1 minute of exposure to SCP-6969, you'll see you are turning into a kid and feel like you need to start a Reddit account and post about 69.
So this is what happened to Dragon.
10 minutes of exposure of SCP-6969 will result in everything that you look at will turn into a 69 and keep saying nice. You can't say anything but 69 or nice. SCP-6969 looks like mama. Test 1.
I'll be Dr. Nice.
Hey guards, I just got a feeling. I'm turning immature and laughing at your mom. Doctor, I need a phone. I want to make Reddit posts about 69. Nice.
Nah.
New character came in at the end.
I'm liking that comment.
Doctor, mysterious entity.
I will say that one actually got a giggle out of me. That's a good for sure. That honestly just feels like straight up what a real like SCP author would write for 6969, and they'd get a lot of upvotes out of goodwill.
Doctor,
I
bring
could
at the end
fully
with
believe
them.
that. Okay. Here's one. Big Chin Boys Animations says, I'm not that interested in the SCP Foundation, but here are some SCP monsters I just made on the top of my head. A lizard frog-like monster that has super jump and has the power to change its color to blend in the area. If you're not interested in the SCP Foundation, why the frick did you come to...
Yeah, why did you click this video? I mean, like, I appreciate your patronage,
Wait, what? I just realized a monster that looks like a normal flower pot with a flower growing in it, but when you get close, the thing sprouts little plant legs and opens its mouth to bit at you. Orville the elephant, the half-man, half-elephant person. Do whatever you want with these.
Thanks.
Dan, please write Orville the elephant as an SCP.
No.
He gave us permission. I can't give this a rating because these aren't actually SCPs.
And my name is not Tam.
ideas.
I'm
Yonfen. Right?
Yonfen.
Someone in the comments write an Orville the elephant SCP for me. Here, this is an honorary mention comment. Dragon King says, "Can I make an SCP both safe and counter? Because I have 8 ideas."
Hell, you can do whatever the fuck you want, Dragon King.
Hell yeah. I think the next one's from Feeble Goblin.
Maybe I want to wind this down. We got to read the second tablet I've got here soon.
What's the second tablet?
It's the comment. In the old tongue, it was called the comment writing.
Alright, can you read Feeble Goblins to call it off? It's only like 2 sentences.
Where is it?
Scroll down a little bit from that last one.
Okay, SCP idea. A gas station in the boonies. And all the employees are dead pop icons Kurt Cobain, Elvis Presley, Tupac, etc. And they don't understand that they are who they are, even though by all accounts they are.
It's a good idea.
Beautiful. He also has a great profile picture. It's like a dude smoking a blunt, but it's like all weird. I don't know. Good job, Feeble Goblin. I'll give that a middle. Alright, so comments. I have to go find this tablet.
Here's the tablets. Please.
Wow, these are heavy. We must have gotten a whole lot of them.
Oh no, these are from the Asians. I don't get comments or anything of that kind.
While I'm doing this, let me change back to my Darnell YouTube account.
Your
Alright.
YouTube?
Oh, sorry, I just shed a tear hearing Tanhoney's voice again on the tablet. I miss my buddy.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, we have a lot of comments this
closer
week.
than you realize.
I wish, Jan fan.
What the fuck was that?
Hang on.
What?
Does my mic sound okay, Jan Fan?
It's your voice sounds very clear. What the fuck was that?
So my voice is clear? My voice is clear, it's okay?
You fucking dropped it.
I did, but is it clear? Is it good?
Clear.
I didn't do anything, it just fell on its own.
I just hear you go, Rah!
Well, because it fell on my tablet, I thought it was going to crack my tablet. Freaked out. Not this tablet, readers. Anyway, Good Day writes, Maddie X Cassie is Darnell's new OTP.
Holy shit.
No, because I shipped myself with both of them.
Actually, let's see what today's going with this.
Also, banger episode. I absolutely love the 1 to 3 SCP tales you've read this episode.
Ooh.
Thank you, Good Day. I'm sure Jay Dune appreciates it.
I can't wait. Surely they'll read more SCPs next time.
Jim Slater wrote a song parody. Young man, there's no need to feel down. There's a train snake, and he lives underground. You speak to him and tell him all of your woes. They won't matter when your brain comes out of your nose. Bum, 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 bum. Let's do this to slay at the YMCA.
That was
Alright, that was the comment. He didn't write the next chorus.
No.
Cody Man Kelp says, what if instead of J Dune he was called Gay Dune? That would be that would be pretty funny, I think. That's what I'm calling him from now on, until someone thinks it's homophobic, which it's not. Gay Dune. Can we call him Gay Dune Tan? Or Jan Van?
You can do whatever you want. I am no master of you.
Of course. Hamiltoe says, discovering SCP again.
This name! I scour the page with my finger. It said Hamiltoe was the first to perish in the Great Fall.
No. Impossible. He was my closest friend, my
Rubble
ally.
fell on him.
Rocks fell and he died.
Why are you imitating me?
This insert clever name here says, why don't you discover some bitches? Epic burn. Hashtag swag.
DJ Cactus beat that used to that comment so many years, like a year ago, and it was done so much better.
Damn, what did Cactus say? I don't even remember.
I don't know, I was like, discovering SCPs, why not discover the touch of a lover?
So good. Oh. Shahelia says, of course Maddie has blue hair and pronouns. Cassie is still best girl. Drain Sneak is just Satan. And my gosh, that death was very detailed. I know SCP is dark, but I think a content warning ahead of time would have been nice. Actually, that might have been a good point. I would just say we should put a blanket content warning on the podcast in the descriptions, just because it's going to be easier, and that way it doesn't because I wouldn't have been surprised if I had known that. But I think just a blanket for SCP, it would be good to assume. Edit. Just to reassure Tan, I don't hate Dr.
I'm sure this comment would have brought him solace in his final hours when he was impaled by the drain snake.
Wait, he was impaled by the drain snake?
Just moving on.
That doesn't hold up, Jan Fan.
Tan
already knew what the drain snake did. He wouldn't have fallen for its tricks.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I'm only a simple researcher.
Alright. Well, Lan says, with the SCP... Oh, this is a comment from 100 years ago. With the SCP Wiki being down this week, I hope you guys wouldn't post another episode.
Those poor bastards thought it would only be a week.
Another hour of my life wasted.
It was 100 years, and I lived through it all.
Oh my god. I need to check on Tan's old army. Quaker Button Nose 128 says, screw it. Everyone else is doing it, I might as well. For every week you don't read 3477, I will slay 500 of your infernal minions. TikTok. Oh no.
The great wars that occurred after the fall. The fell Quaker Button Nose slaughtered by the billions.
No. 3 yellow arrows.
My Tanhany's legions were decimated. But still they roamed the wastes in search of new skin.
Better hide then. 3 yellow arrows.
Dare harm me.
Oh.
Next comments.
Okay. 3 yellow. I don't know where you're going with this, Jan Fan. Three Yellow Arrows says, this was a rather gore-heavy episode. Did Darnell give a score for Maddie? I think I did. I think it was 12, but in the new rating, it would be good. You guys should read SCP-343, God. It's not that good. But it is a popular character on the site, similar to Abel in 682. And if you read it, that opens up the possibility of reading some of the interesting interpretations of 343, or reading good tales that feature him. Also, this was another great episode.
Atheists be like, where's SCP-343? Science.
Kamari Fernandez Emil says, Maddie is the best SCP waifu. F for Darnell, he died how he lived. Poor. I'm not dead. I was just unconscious, according to Yon
Fan. If only he'd been
Fan.
so lucky.
Well, hey, Yon Fan. I was lucky to meet you. My new best friend and co-host. You'll keep recording this with me, right? Until the very end?
Until the very end, yes.
The Tower of London is going to be the new Gulf of California, ain't it? Since Wikidot is still down, I have the feeling the next episode is going to rely a lot on comments, both old and new.
He can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it. How does he keep doing it? Did you tell him? Did you tell him?
I might.
Did you tell him?
I felt bad they weren't going to get to do FSCP, so I may have told them. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Orchid Stream says, wait, this isn't the Discovering Girls podcast? Oh, fuck, I gotta go. So true. Andre posted some more.
Don't forget to hit like before
things.
you go.
Yeah. No worries. An anomalous writer says 5529 be cursed Tanhoney. Also, Maddie totally not a ghost smile. JTKC says finally a waifu to rival Cassie. Darnell comforting his friend at their mom's funeral. Oh, it's okay, don't be so down bad. Fuck off. Always cool to have more Dune article, but only with Darnell's rating system could 10 out of 10 be pretty pretty okay. I've been getting back into reading more SCP recently, mostly the Resurrection series, mostly because I finished Aetheral Space on RoyalRoad.com. Go read!
What is
I was in a bit
Aetheral... I remember.
What? You were an Aetheral Space fan? There were only like a dozen of us.
Finish reading the comments, then we will talk.
And I was in a bit of a...
At the Cave of Time.
And I was in a bit of a reading mode. But then the wiki got killed, so I guess no more SCP for anyone, Smile.
Outright
Have a good
he
week,
was.
guys. My week miserable, just like the Drain Snake guy. Sorry to hear that, JT. There is one more, but it's just a first comment, and we don't read first comments.
Itachi said me.
That.
It was me first. And indeed,
what the fuck,
he
Jan
was the
fan?
first to be struck down by the fell headsman, Anomalous.
I can't believe this. You disobeyed my direct order, Jan fan.
I order you, worm.
What?
Come
Hey,
to the Cave of Time.
Cave of Time?
Or else my
I
skin
follow.
snatchers shall strip you of your hide.
Yeah? Don't strip me of my hide. I'll follow.
These are the This is the Lake of Time inside the Cave of Time. It will send
This
you
is
back to
on its
your
20th
time.
anniversary. They added 200 floors to the Cave of Time.
This will send you back to the time from whence you came. You must warn me of that time, not to let Wikidot be killed.
Wait, but who are you? How am I going to find someone named Yonfan? That's the most common name in 2022.
I do it like in Harry Potter. I write the word Yonfan on the wall and the letters rearranged to Tanhoney.
Wait, is it my friend?
I push you into the Lake of Time.
A single tear rolls down my streak as I fall backwards into the multicolored, dreamlike lights of the Time
Please,
Cave.
Darnell, avert this accursed future.
Oh, I'm back. I better call Tanhoney. Oh wait, it's 7 p.m. my time. He's asleep.
Darnell, I'm still in the Discord call with you. You started, you were all panicked because you forgot to record an episode. Is there something you have to tell me?
I reach my arms across continents and wrap him in a big hug.
Oh my!
I'm so glad to see you again. Listen, Tanhoney, whatever you do, you cannot go to Home Depot.
Oh, well, I've got nothing else to do. After all, you know what happened last week, right?
I know that Wikidot went down, and I know.
Oh,
that
well, you meant to stop that from happening. It's already gone down.
What?
I thought you were going to avert the accursed future.
I am averting the future? Oh, wait, fuck, I forgot. He sent me in the past. You don't know about Wikidot going down yet. I'm sorry. I got confused. Yes, Wikidot's going to go down, but you can stop it. Instead of going to Home Depot, I need you to go to Wikidot headquarters, and I need you to shoot... what's a Russian-sounding name? I need you to shoot Dmitri in the head and stop him at once. He's not our ally.
Of course. 2 days later on the news, you see that when I tried to shoot someone at Wikidot, the bullet missed and hit the servers directly, causing Wikidot to go down.
And you left a note saying the Russians did this.
In the future, refused to change.
This is so sad. Well, hopefully it'll be fixed soon. I mean,
yeah.
It's clear something must change,
Maybe
right?
you can avert this accursed future.
Write in the comments below how you saved Wikidot when it comes back up next week. What did you do personally?
You better have done something else. Well, to be honest, I'm going to be fucking pissed, and my skin snatchers will find you. Because I also have those in the ordinary timeline as well. I just didn't tell you about them.
Yeah, you better be watched out. I
and they're like giant spiders.
Damn.
But with lobster claws.
Alright.
And they take your skin. This is new
Someone
time
draw
anymore. I hope you're getting these notes down.
Someone... Corgo draw? Corgo draw the skin snatchers. Someone draw the skin
Thank
snatchers.
you, Corgo. They look lovely.
Okay, well... So, as you guys know, the wiki was down this episode.
So we went insane.
Yeah, we went insane, but that was a lot of fun, and I wouldn't mind doing a similar video in the future. That was really funny. And it also kind of made me miss... I know it's harder now because we both have jobs and live so far, and it's not like the COVID conditions, but I kind of miss when you and I worked on those like writing advice videos. We should try to bring those back. Oh, that was a good era. That was back when discovering SCP was good and didn't sell out for ads on YouTube.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah. Is there any closing remarks from you?
Don't let the skin snatchers bite.
Nice. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.
May SCP-343, in parentheses, God, be with you.